Welcome to Big Crone Energy. I'm Angela, and today I am doing a voiceover because I'm showing you kind of my tarot spaces in my main room, which is my bedroom. Here I have a crate that I have full of wraps and bags that I'm not in use, and the boxes that I don't use. I used to put everything in a wrap, but I don't anymore. So that fits underneath my bed. And then here's my main altar space. I have the nameless one and the book to go with it, kind of on its own. My books, the pictures are for some ancestry work I plan on doing soon. I have a selenite disc. Just little things to. Owl, I feel, is my spirit animal, so that was my Persephone bowl. And then just little knick-knack things that have either are for spell work. There's my card altars that I keep at all time that represent me. A gift from a dear friend. That's my charm casting, my Lenormand on the top shelf. I made those resin things. They hold my to like pick an oracle or a tarot deck. That was the elephants was an J. Eads print that I got with Prima Visions. My boomerang from the 90s, some artwork I made. And then I'm going to feature these. These are all my guidebooks to specific tarot decks or oracle decks, but mainly, I think mainly tarot. I keep them there. Now we're going to show the drawer. So I keep my mats in there in this drawer, my various altar mats. And this is just a storage drawer for candles, craft spelling, stuff like that, loose incense. Down here is my large Terra Volatile darkened put together, just a miscellaneous decorative tarot. This is my box that I keep for things that I don't use on a regular. Those are extra journals I don't use currently. And this is a large neoprene of the Celtic cross. Over by my bed is my Thoth area. So in this box is the Thoth. The printer paper is Cult Mother lessons I've been taking. That was my grandma's lamp. I usually keep my Rose of Jericho in there. And then that was a Tree of Life card from the Maria, M-A-R-E-A, Thoth Tarot. And then I saw these in a previous video. I'll link that in the cards. My new organization. Those have decks in the smaller dividers. I got this on Etsy, but I keep all my crystals on the top. It's hard to get back in. And then, so that is tarot, and that is our oracle. So I have two large, the largest size baskets like that, and two medium. This is for my fairy garden, so fairies can come and perch. And I just wanted to share, you'll see this in the background, that's that print of J. Edward Neal I have. Then at my actual desk, I have this crafty cart. The top is tarot, the next two are for art projects. I do at this table both art projects and tarot. These are my fairy decks and my most used decks, so like Guiding Muse, Gothic Tale. There's my journals, some books, the tarot cloth you've been seeing recently in videos I just pulled out. I had just some miscellaneous stuff on moving it out of the way. This is the thing I use for video. I thought maybe somebody might be interested in for my, I bring it down for my tabletop down. There's the microphone I use. This is my Divine Feminine altar space. And then the just general books I have that are witchy books. And then in the butterfly cup is my soul cards. So Rebel Witch, Essence of Tarot, Tarot Creativity, the Great Workbook, things like that. And then I used museum tack to put up some cards on the wall and a quote that I like that I thought up in my head. This is a bird moss box I've decided to start getting. So this was like the free introductory one. I'll show you the stuff real quick. So I got I believe that's jasper. Sorry if it's too jiggly. It was hard to do both. Oh, and then I wanted to show you that this is the type of microphone I use, just in case you are interested in the setup of how I record. Here is like a fluff of dandelion pendant. Let's see here. Couldn't get that open right away, so I come back to it. And then I got some matches in a tube thing. I don't know what you call that. Again, I'm struggling on the struggle bus. I'm also sorry. I didn't think when I was filming this I should have held my camera sideways like I usually do. Here's, you can make your own little beeswax candles. And I will get this open. If you are still sticking around, I appreciate it. Again, just a little different, fun, something I wanted to do. Got this little pendant or charm in it. So that was that, just mini box. Again, I do my artwork here, so I recently picked these up just to do some colored pencil stuff, some self-care, kind of relaxation. I probably spent too long trying to show you this one-handed. But yeah, so different things just to... I just got these, so I've done one picture, a mermaid one, out of it. And then this is just where I stick miscellaneous stuff, art stuff and whatnot. This over here is mainly art setup, my paint that I do. There's my Rose of Jericho drying out because I had it in the bowl, but it was time to bring it out. And then over here, just miscellaneous stuff, paper, art stuff was on top. Oop, you're getting a close up because I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing. And so here's my die casting and my runes in this drawer. And then these two drawers are art. I just am showing just because. Just a little glimpse inside my life and kind of how I have things set up. So yeah, this is where I hang out most of the time when I'm making my videos, doing my tarot stuff. Different kind of altar spaces. That's the leather mat I have on there. Kind of, I don't know, just one last glimpse around at what I have going on. Thank you for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.